but I hear everything around me.
What's your Discord showing? Oh, it's not showing it's on.
Are you guys inside?
Yep.
Actually, I was going to prepare, or I pre-prepared and ran to where the stone was, saw where I could. Hey, Tap. Where I could jump down to be at the stone, and then of course my friend calls. So I'm like, it was so delayed.
She might have to turn it up on her sounds bar outside. Today, several of mine were turned all the way down, even though my main one was up.
No, mine every so often will drop the output device, and you just change it back, and it works again.
Well, with her wireless headset, last time she had this problem, I had her unseat the USB receiver for a few seconds and put it back in, and it fixed it right away.
She already tried that, I asked her.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes I have to open my volume mixer because Discord will be way down in my other volume. Because she's saying she's hearing everything around her. She's just not hearing.
Yeah, but
Discord.
10 minutes ago she was talking just fine with us, so I don't know how that would have changed.
My guess is that she hit a keyboard combination, which muted her sound, or she hit a button on her headset, or something, or just turned the volume. I don't know. It's a pretty stock standard. I mean, the headset, I've owned that same headset before. It's not that.
Well, I do know that Discord has been changing a lot of stuff in my game. It's changed all my buttons on my bartender and everything else.
Mine hasn't changed at all. Anything.
Yeah, mine hasn't either.
Hello, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Ah, there we go. I gotcha.
Yay.
What was it, Tab?
Did you figure it out?
My output input, for some reason, I went back to default instead of my gaming headset.
It'll do that from time to time.
I think once someone had mentioned that, I'm like, I remember it doing that before, and I had to reset that.
Tap, something you might want to do at some point is in your sound settings for your recording and your output devices. There's two different types of defaults in Windows 10. One is just the default device, and the other one is the default communication device. And you should set your headset to be the default communication device for both your microphone and for your sound. And that'll help. That's what Discord looks for, is your communication device. So if you set your headset to be the default communication device, then Discord switches to default, it's going to go to your headset.
Oh, okay. That sounds helpful.
And you just get that through the little sound icon on the taskbar. You right click it and go to recording devices.
Hold on, go where?
Or playback devices. And then you can right click on the or then you can set those as default and stuff. I think the playback is just default device, though. I'm not sure if that one has the communication setting.
How do I get there?
No, recording does, though.
How do I get to that again? I didn't catch you.
I think he was talking about right-clicking on the speaker icon in the system tray.
He probably can't say anything.
Oh, and then recording devices?
You know, he's probably trying to answer you, but he can't say anything when he's in the settings.
Oh, that's for audio enhancements. Do I want that, though?
I need 2 people to click.
I'll have to check that out later.
Oh no, mommy, you're not assigning me anything.
You sure?
I give her a little bit of power, and this is what she does.
Well, see, the problem is by the time we get there, I'm gonna be into my fourth not your father's mountain ale.
I'll be on my 4th Mountain Dew, so I'll be extra ready.
Yeah, you'll be raring to go.
Yeah, if you like Mountain Dew, you don't want to try this Not Your Father's Mountain Ale because it's too good.
Yeah, but I can drink energy drinks at 10 at night and go to sleep by 10:30.
Oh God,
Wait a
not
minute.
me.
When we get to the pods, are Dizzy, Fafford, Formier, and Spiffy? What is that? Is that who you're assigning the pods to?
Unless you think somebody different.
Mommy?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
That's the third boss we're gonna do, right?
Now Joe Bowie screwed something up.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you. Joe Bowie can't hear us.
Can't. I think we should talk about the pods when we get there.
Okay. I figure I'd simplify and pick, but that's alright.
It's a good thought.
I'll do what I'm told, and I'll be happy to do it.
Yes, you will.
I would imagine he's probably going to want the people with the lowest DPS going in.
I do, actually.
Oh, there he is.
Yay! It's no problem for me.
Alright, well, I'll keep an eye on the meters then.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna be low then.
Yeah, I did. I hit something on mine helping tap. Discord got confused actually. But
I'll
yeah,
watch
it's
the
gonna.
meters and keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we're just gonna want our lower DPS people in there, and we need 6 people for those.
No, that's only in heroic.
Oh, really?
It doesn't give you the debuff in normal.
Oh, you don't get the 3 minutes downtime? Oh, okay.
No, it said it didn't show up in normals.
Somebody didn't watch the video.
I thought it said do this one because you need all of those
in
Everyone-
healing
yes.
things.
All the videos said that there was a debuff, so. And
Not for the debuff, so that you could get those all of those things shells to come up. Not for the debuff, but for the shells.
Yeah, that just means you have to put 6 shells down
instead of 8 or whatever it was.
Yeah, well, you do. What shells? You're talking about the shields?
The shields, yeah. Shield.
Right. Well, the shields you do. We'll get to that when we get there. But it's 3 and 3 is what you need to do. The first person drops the first 3, second person drops the second 3. Because we only go in for 40 seconds at a time.
Are we all here?
2 people per. I don't know.
I see everybody but Archon here. Did he?
Yeah. Archon Shadow is absent.
Yeah, it's not time for pull, or it's not time yet.
Well, we can start trash.
We're still, we're not quite at the moment yet, but let's just get everybody here. Hopefully he accepts. Yep, he did.
There he is.
And Milana's here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there. You were out of my range at that moment, so I wasn't sure. All right, let's kill trash.
Ow.
Watch them fireballs.
He told me to stand in the circles.
Got those circles.
You never heard the phrase, like, don't stand in the fireballs?
Nope.
Great balls of fire.
Tap, the balls are coming for you.
These are not the types of balls that I want.
The balls are coming! The balls are coming!
These are not the balls you're looking for.
That's what I thought she was gonna say.
You know, I think we can kill tanks with those circles.
You could try. I wouldn't recommend it because if you do, you're gonna get aggro next.
Feign death for the win.
I feel like the Paraxis ship should have like a big bumper sticker on the back that says "We break for no one." There should be a mechanic to turn it from suck to blow.
Mega Maid.
That's what he said.
Everybody go, ah, ooh, ah. There was an update for DBM.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it came in
GTFO.
today.
This is still trash.
Beware.
This is the boss.
No, it's World Breaker is the name of the.
Yeah, the World Breakers who we're up against. This is just a large trash.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. This is still a trash mob.
This is like a preview of mechanics. If you saw those circles,
I
on
saw
the
the
ground.
circles.
Yeah, I was gonna say he does do some of the mechanics.
Oh,
Beware.
Like those are the annihilation circles. Pay attention to those. One person per to stand in them.
You
I
split
thought it was
between
at
the
least
people.
one, but more
At
people
least
was
you can
okay.
have
Yeah.
more.
It splits the damage between the people that are in it, so you want to have evenly split between all the circles.
So that's something that needs to be discussed. Are we gonna go take out the Annihilator weapon or the Decimator weapon?
Decimator, that way we don't have to deal with the run circles out.
I thought that was the other one.
I've got a plan. Just don't worry. We'll get there in a minute. It'll be very quick.
At least you know people read stuff.
They did. They did.
There
All
he
right.
is.
All right, everybody get back.
And the food's still up.
Can I have assist, please?
You do.
And who's got Cauldron tonight?
Jelly's offline.
Oh,
I can do it.
she has it.
Might yell at you if you don't wait. She
I
really
know,
wanted
she's
to drop
been-
it the other day.
She's been trying to drop it for weeks now.
Yeah, Jelly wanted to drop it. She's coming
My
back.
internet
Okay.
stayed. I'm coming back in. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're
It's okay. All right, so this one's really, really simple. All right, we're gonna get decimations on them. Hopefully you got the weak aura that I put out there, which will notify you if you get decimation on you, so you can move it away from other people in the group. To just in the first part of the fight, we're just gonna have the range kind of spread out, and just don't drop your decimation on other people. You get the decimation on you, move it away from other people. And then when the circles show up for the annihilation, at least one person in each circle, make sure they're all covered. It's pretty obvious if they're being covered or not. So look for the ones that are empty and fill them. Don't hang out along the walls of the platform here. That's for the tanks to take their fell bombardments. During the first apocalypse, we're going to kill the weapon on the left-hand side, which is the annihilation cannon. In the second phase, then what we're going to do is we're going to start off by stacking up on circle. And then once the decimation drops on the ground, we're all going to move to the right over to the square and then damage the boss. When the next decimation drops, we move to the left over to the circle, keep going until we eventually kill the second weapon. And just remember, we have to move all the way to the back of the room here for the eradication. And save the healers, save a lot of your big heal cooldowns if you can for the third phase, which is after we kill the second weapon. So that, because there's a lot of ticking damage that comes up. For that, we're just going to stack kind of underneath the boss. And that's it.
Where do you want us tanks to move our debuff?
Along the walls.
Okay, where are we starting tanking at is what I'm getting at. Like, does it matter?
It's up to you. Okay. It doesn't matter. Just basically, when you get it on you, just run along in an arc around either direction.
Yes, I understood that. I just didn't know if you wanted us somewhere specific.
Nope.
Right.
Wait, did Jelly drop a cauldron?
Yeah, so I was just realized after.
How far back did it put you, Jelly?
What's that?
I think
she's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Just above.
And yeah, and I'm gonna pop hero. I think on our first weapon. I think just this time. We might change that up in the future, but I'm gonna pop hero on the first big weapon when we want to kill that. So remember, everybody, when we go into that thing, you're targeting the weapon on the left-hand side. Everybody needs to be on the same target. It's the circle side, basically.
Should we drop a cauldron?
Jelly, you can drop your cauldron.
Oh, I don't have mine. I didn't pick it up in the mail.
Is it in your mailbox?
Not sure.
Oh.
I'll get it. I'll drop mine.
I'm sorry. I'll get it tomorrow.
Oh, sure. We waited weeks and weeks and weeks to let you drop it.
I guess
I made a big deal of it on Thursday.
Oh my god. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I guess it's not aged well enough yet.
It should be really fine by the time we get it.
Thank you, Amia. I like my hat too.
Thank you.
It's cute.
That's for cauldron.
I did my flask. So a few mounts drop in this raid too. I saw.
If you're lucky enough to get one.
Yeah.
Joe, do you know how long roughly it takes to get to that attacking the weapon phase?
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Not that long.
1.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I just stayed on the platform.
Why did you come and stand on us?
It's the direction I ran with my bombardment, and then the circles spawned over there.
The green Healy circle is good.
We want to try and take the bombs to leave the front of the room open maybe a little bit.
All right, here we go. Oh, that went down easy.
So go to the back of the room?
Yep, all the way to the back of the room. We could...
Get in the circle if you can, picking up.
So this is where we're stacking, right?
Yeah, we can stack up. All right, just clear out of those. All right, now everybody stack up on square.
Get
Wait till
Former up.
Oh, move away out of those circles. Have somebody not...
Bombardment menu epistle.
Drinking.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead and move back to square. We need everyone there.
If you have the decimation, you
Decimation,
need to get away.
Just stand still on square. And then we'll just move. Move.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Now
bounce
we're on
back
circle.
and forth.
Now we're on circle, everybody.
Stay here. Move to square.
Now, everybody stack on
move
square.
to square. I'm sorry.
Move to square, stack in the healing circles.
Yep, just stay, hang out here. We're almost through this part anyway. Here comes the decimation. Get ready to move. Move to circle.
Time.
Tricky.
You got a healer down.
Here comes the decimation. Get ready to move. Remember, don't move early if you have the decimation, otherwise you'll move a circle.
Wait,
with you.
oh,
thank you.
Getting the tank up.
Yeah. Already now, because I. Okay.
Move. All right, attack the decimator.
Drinking.
Someone hero, please. All
Back
right.
of the room.
Back of the room.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Get back up close. All right. Healers, use your cooldowns. We're going to get ticking damage. It doesn't matter. We can just stack right in front of the boss here.
Stack in the circle. Make it easy on the
Shepherd,
healer.
it's on you.
Amia's down, so it's going to go to Faye.
I mean, I dropped mine when she said.
Okay.
And there it is.
And that's how it's done.
I just got a legendary.
Nice, Reggie.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
And those are my best in slot. Nice.
I'll put that one on farm.
All right. Good job, everybody.
I got gold.
I have a cloth. Well, no, I better keep that. Actually, it's an upgrade for my fire spec. But we do have the soul tempered chest plate chest up for grabs. All right, looks like Epistle wins it with a 45 if there are no more rolls.
Is everybody heading in the wrong direction?
Where did
Yeah,
everyone go?
they went towards the beginning of the
okay.
opening of the raid.
Didn't realize that's what the portal thing did.
You had to leave the raid.
Oh, okay. I see.
So
You
yeah,
see a
Epistle.
portal, so
Durag, if you want to hand that to Epistle.
When I get close enough to him, yes.
And that was it. Congrats on loot, everybody. Good job on the boss.
What quest did the cursed shard start?
What quest did the what?
It's to upgrade your legendaries, honey.
Oh, right.
Okay, I got it.
Once you turn that in, you can
Yep,
talk
I
to the
upgraded
armors.
one today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what that's for. It just is to point you in the right direction.
Just couldn't remember what it did.
Spiffy, I would guess yes, but it's just a guess.
Yeah, that's all I have, but I can give it away if it's not.
It looks like it's better to me. Because not only does it have similar haste properties, but it also has a nice damage.
But if you want to give it
effect on
away,
it.
I could really use it.
So people that got that quest, even if you haven't started it yet, you're still collecting the essences.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
you
you
are.
do.
All right, well, let's go ahead and keep going with Trash. And meanwhile, while he decides whether he's going to put it up for roll or not.
I didn't expect to get loot, so I'm not prepared.
So everybody's going to have their, like, loot unsuredness at first anyway.
I won't worry about it because I won't get loot. Makes it easier.
I was happy because I got a trinket, and because I got the good trinket, I could put on the new legendary gloves I got yesterday.
Cool.
Good healing ones. I'm pretty excited.
Cool. Congrats.
Thank you, Tap. I will think happy thoughts for you in the lootage.
Why, thank you.
I had chicken today.
You had chicken? I like chicken.
Is chicken your good luck looting food?
No, I was just being funny, like, at least I got chicken.
At least I got my chicken.
My
I got
monitor
Chinese
broke,
today.
but I got chicken.
I was gonna say it's
Damn.
hard to take you seriously laughing when you're depressed.
I'm kind of depressed right now. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you. 25 cents fixes the dog problem.
It fixes a husband problem too.
Oh.
It's his dog. So when you love someone, you just deal with their crap, you know. And that's his crap, is that dog.
You're supposed to let them free.
I mean, he's free if he doesn't want to be with me.
If you love someone and they have a dog, you should set their dog free.
Set the dog free? Is that how that works?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
would love to do that. But somehow I feel like that would bite me in the ass.
Well, the
Only
dog
if it
might.
came
As
back.
long as the dog doesn't.
No, he doesn't bite. He's just over hyper and overzealous, and my husband's not home enough to give him attention. So he's hyper. Like, I understand why the dog's hyper, and he's also really stupid, and he doesn't listen. So he charges, and he charged, and I had the monitor, and guess where the monitor went?
Guess what? Hubby's going to pay for.
Yeah, we don't have it. The money right now. We just did a move, and we went to BlizzCon at the
Oh.
same time. So, I'm playing on a tiny little screen, but at least I'm playing.
People will do stupid stuff for their pets and loved ones.
I mean, I get it. He needs to give his dog attention or figure something out because he wants this big animal that he can't take care of.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a dog.
We got stuff behind us.
And it's not the dog's fault.
It's a slobbering fiend.
No, not speaking bugs.
I'm on a 17-inch monitor, so.
I'm on a 35, 42, something like that.
You know, I remember gaming
Oh,
on a
kiss my butt.
12-inch monitor. So
I'm on a 55-inch.
I think mine's 26
How do you pay attention
or
to
27.
anything bigger than a 17?
Well, my screen sits. It's a curved screen, so it kind of curves around the corner of my desk there a little bit, and like I sit far enough back to it from it that it fills my vision up nicely, but I can see all the way to the edges and stuff.
It all depends on whether you go to the movie and you sit up front or you sit in the back.
It's not about how big your screen is, it's what you do with it.
Thank you.
Whoever told you that lied.
Yeah, they did. They were trying to make you feel better.
My son is in the room. Shh.
I'm willing to bet he's smarter than you give him credit for.
I was gonna say, we played Cards Against Humanity. I'm pretty sure they get it.
I mean, if that's my fiance's only fault, then I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many faults do I have, honey?
Too
many to count.
No, the raid's only 2 hours. She doesn't have time to talk about that too.
Yeah, and you guys complain about raid explanations.
For us, so.
I never complained about your rate explanations.
Some people did. All right, this one, very simply, tanks are going to split the dogs 40 yards apart. They'll decide who gets which dog. We're gonna put most of the melee on the fire dog.
Fahar.
No, it's the shadow, isn't it?
Shadow.
It doesn't really matter. It's the
shadow because you don't have to spread for the shadow effects, or you don't have to run away for the shadow effects. You want them stacked, so that's why melee are on shadow.
Yeah, you want ranged on the fire.
Okay, well, you guys decide how you want to do that then.
See, we all watch the videos.
Well, the reason why you want to do it the other way, right, is because the other tank, basically the range should be in the middle, not near either one of them most of the time. And that if you put the melee over with a fire dog, then if he happens to get the weight of darkness on them, then the melee's there and ready. But the range can run over there and help them if needed. It's just a different way of doing it. There's different schools of thought on that. So, all right, we'll go ahead and do it the way you want. We'll put the melee will go hang out with the shadow dog, and the ranged will just have to go over. The tank with the fire is going to have to call it out if you need. Where are they going?
They'll come back.
Somebody threw a ball.
Yeah, really. They're charging at her monitor.
Weight of Darkness is only in heroic.
So, all right, and then just basically, if you get the Desolate Gaze on you, you have a weak aura. It should annoy you and let you know. Trying to aim your Desolate Gaze away from other people. It would be similar to the Calcified Quills, that it's going to come from the fire dog and aim towards you. Do not hit the group with that. It's not going to kill everybody, but just don't create unnecessary damage.
Just turn around.
What's that?
Just turn around to avoid those.
No, it's gonna put a big wide beam towards you from the boss. You move it away from the group by moving away from the group. Okay. It's gonna aim at you, and
so would you say don't turn around, just walk away?
Yeah, just walk away. So, otherwise, just make sure that if you get the inflamed corruption, then you're 8 yards away from others. Otherwise, if somebody gets the weight of darkness besides the tank or whatever, just stand together with a group of people.
Weight of Darkness is heroic only.
Is that heroic only?
Yes. I said that when you were talking. I don't know if you heard it.
No, I did not. All right. Well,
we'll
then.
be ready.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Avoid the consuming sphere and stack up for siphon corruption. And that's pretty much it. So mostly ranged, hang out in the middle. And those of you who can like multi-dot, you know, like you can hit like both targets and keep damage going on them. It's a good idea to damage them both like 6s. Yeah, pretty much just 6s, I think, in this
What?
group.
Yeah, there's a nasty frontal cone. Don't stand in front of the bosses.
Yeah.
Well, Druid's can dot too.
So Soul Link doesn't last the whole fight for them?
5. Once you get them 40 yards apart, I think, right?
2.
That's
1.
destroyers.
I suppose we could just hero right now if we want. Go ahead. Someone? Anyone?
I'll take it and I'll get you in just a minute.
Varg is at 95% energy.
Beware.
Stay away from that thing. Run away from it.
Remember your personals and hellstones.
Him.
Himmin and Han.
What's the
Yeah.
square for?
Well, Pistol, you're getting pretty far.
It's where
There's the beams.
Gonna spread the beam apart.
He's got.
You just aim them away from other people, and you're good. As long as they're not aimed at anybody, you're okay with those. That was excellent, though. Good moving them out.
I'm all for blind luck. And friendly healers.
Just stack up here. Hang out.
If you're melee, you can probably move those beams back behind the boss, closer to the tank. They'll get yourself killed.
Beware.
Dodge it. Would it be helpful to move as a group when we dodge this?
It doesn't really matter too much. Doesn't really do.
Keep it away.
Doesn't do too much damage or anything.
So can you come a little bit closer to the center of the room?
Yeah, you're getting way too far away from us.
You were barely in range at this
Pistol
point.
tank, so you're standing on a square mark.
Healing totem going down.
How's that?
Much better, thank you.
We like to heal you and stuff, you know?
I mean, I can self-heal, but eventually it gets old.
Dodge it.
When I was tanking this, that orb dropped right on my head while I was tanking the boss. So,
You run Demon Hunter tank, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
At least I could jump away, but I felt bad
Yeah.
because the boss moved across the room. didn't hit anyone, but everybody's like, oh, it's over there now.
You're drifting again, Epistle.
Yeah, I see that. I miss the days when you could push boss.
When that thing starts pushing him, it's hard to keep control of the boss without aiming it at everyone. Because if he tries to back it up, he'll just shoot everyone with his frontal cone.
I can't turn my back to him, so it's a...
it's alright. Would it be easier for bringing the other tank closer and us to shift then?
No, we can.
No, because I have to do the same thing.
This is fine where we're at.
We don't want to move them too close to each other.
Worst case is this one healer will be close to the other one, and the other healer will be close to me.
I'll move towards Epistle a little bit more. I'm still in the circle. Someone else wants to grab the other side.
Beware.
Right where I'm at, I can reach both for a few minutes.
We're going to clear this tonight and then do Heroic tomorrow.
I know, right?
I've heard that from a lot of groups.
Our group plans on going.
I tell you, that gravity spirit is sure like me.
Doggies go down.
All right. So I think the next one we're gonna go on to, probably High Command, I would assume. Which I think we have to kind of run around.
Gate up, please.
Huh. That is an interesting mechanic.
If you have
Did you read that trinket I just got at Thistle?
Read your trinket? I happen to know.
Doesn't mean no good right now.
Wonder, can we run that way along
You
this
have
side?
to run back up and take the portal.
You do?
As far as I know, that's what we had to do last time. There should be a portal up there now, and
So you'd have to have the eye of you'd have to have the fire dog's eye for that to actually take effect. But that's an interesting mechanic.
That could be fun.
Anybody have loot?
Yeah. Anybody got any loot they want to trade or anything?
I do. I got the same thing on my bonus roll as I got in my roll, so I can share. Let me just link it.
Make sure it's got the blue text that says it's tradable.
Yep.
All right, we have a trinket, melee ranged abilities, chance to increase your strength or agility.
Oh wait, it doesn't. That's weird.
Yeah, sometimes if you get them both at the same time, it doesn't count the other ones.
Oh, okay.
So the one you get is an upgrade.
Yeah. What if I stock it at first?
That sounds like a PvP. I'm sorry, a DPS one too.
Yeah. So this one, yeah, I guess critical strike or something. Or
The trinket? Yeah, no, it's melee
Yeah,
and ranged.
Yeah, but it's kind of a strange one. Strength and agility only, doesn't affect intelligence or something. So, all right.
She said she can trade it. No,
Nope.
she can't.
I can't.
All right. Looks like it's going to Dizzy. Pick that up from Fafford.
Maybe it'll go to Dizzy.
And Tap, you said that that's not tradable. Is that correct?
No, I tried equipping the other one too, and it still won't let me trade it, even though it was the same thing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's because you get the first one, and it's an upgrade, and that's the one you got from the loot, and the second one from the bonus roll you got second. So you can't trade a bonus roll one. So the first one was an upgrade, and the second one is a bonus roll. Can't trade that, so you can't trade either.
I'm sorry, we're doing High Command next.
Yeah, we're gonna go on to Antoran High Command.
I've had them change on me afterwards, so if you don't put it on, it might change.
Which apparently we have to go forward through here, maybe? All right, so I guess that's it for loot then. So let's go ahead and keep going.
This trash is not fun.
I went through the air flying. That was fun.
Stupid dogs. It sucks taking them because they just take off and jump on people.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody log in the raid.
Yeah, I always do.
Yeah.
And it posts to.
Logging? Oh.
Did you post it somewhere?
Yeah, I posted it to worldlogs.com.
Warcraft logs?
Warcraft logs. Yeah, warcraftlogs.com.
Do you put a link for us somewhere? Or could you?
Well, it's not going to post till after the raid.
And anytime afterwards, you know, like all you got to do is go to Warcraft logs, even if you don't have an account there.
Yep, and search your name.
And just type your name in, and it'll pull up all your data that's been stored, which I'm sure there's quite a bit.
I don't know how other people do it. Then I'm gonna have to, because they give where it's going, and then it'll update over on Warcraft logs. You can look at each fight as you go.
Now, I save it till after the whole raid, so it doesn't affect my internet speed, and try to upload at the same time. So I upload it afterwards.
Okay, got it.
I was pretty pleased. I found out upgrading to gigabyte internet speed for only $10 more a month.
Nice.
Yeah, so they didn't have anybody to come do the installation today, so I have to wait till Monday. But yay, gigabit internet!
Seriously, they have to do something to you? They should just flip a switch.
No, they got to put in. I got to get a new modem.
Oh, see, out here in
The old
Montana,
modems.
they don't provide you with any modems. Just they
Right
bring
out
it
there,
to,
you just have
yep.
the string
speed.
and the tin cans and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I have to rent my modem because I have the bundled thing, and they make me run from them, which sucks.
Yeah,
Well, see, I can buy my.
Well, you can.
I can buy my own modem. Actually,
You have a
if I
portal
want
back
to.
here to kill.
Yeah, we can buy our own modem with Comcast too.
Yeah, if you buy your own modem, you can still use the service here. It's just you don't have to pay the monthly modem rental fee, which is like $5 a month.
That's what it was like back in West Virginia, but not here.
But it's alright. But I'm still, still glad I'm getting it. And for an extra $10 a month for 8 times faster than what I currently have, that's not bad.
I've been thinking about it. What's the upload speed that it comes with? The one I got is you can get 1 gig and it's 100 meg upload.
I didn't even notice what the upload speed was. Faster than my current?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Wow, that hurt.
Yeah, that's what happens when you stand in the blade storms.
And those blade storms are reminiscent of what the ads are going to do when we get in there. And that pyromancer, there's the same ads we're going to deal with in the fight as well.
Maybe I'd probably more frustrating than reminiscent, but
They got me cornered.
I like that they've been doing that, like letting you see like preview of the stuff as you're heading towards the boss.
yeah, that is good. You can just visually go, look at that green thing. That's what's coming up.
Yeah, well, those are literally the ads we're going to fight on this next fight. The pyromancers will need to be interrupted. The shock troopers will be leave down for those.
Healers, just so you know, we're going to need to have our cooldowns for the phases in between each boss coming up, because that's when we always took the most damage. So that's probably when we want to do our whole take turns for heals thing.
In between the bosses coming up?
Yeah, so a boss will pop, and then another one will pop in a different area, and everybody has to switch over to the next boss, and a ton of damage goes out. And then we have to use a bubble to shield us from damage, and in between those, we'll probably need a cooldown. So just be ready for that.
Does this guy do anything special?
Hits you?
Well, I mean, besides that.
Well, who knows, man? I haven't fought this trash before.
I was asking the tank who's actually take this.
Yeah, he just kind of
He blade storms.
Yeah, that's pretty special. Oh, and he's got fireworks too.
I don't like those fireworks.
We should probably kill him before that happens again, because that's an extra 50% damage from that on the next one.
How's that?
Clavix. What an unfortunate name.
We're thinking that for kids originally.
These ads are really hard to round up when they start.
Yep, at this point I've just like said, just gonna let them walk back
That's
to me.
what's gonna happen during the whole boss fight too, though, because they're gonna chase all your healers. So at least like hit them.
So yeah,
As the one tank is tanking, you go and you like hit them, and then go back to swapping. You know, because if you don't, they're just gonna eat all our faces. And everybody should be tasty. And everybody should be watching their spins too, obviously, because they are gonna just spin, and the tanks can't control that. But
yeah, you just step
I found
out
that
of the way.
out the hard way.
We do have 4 hunters with misdirect, so maybe that might make things.
that would be helpful. Yes. I wish I had that.
Misdirect a
Apparently-
shepherd.
Watch out! This
Rude.
boss is supposed to be really hard right here.
It is.
Oh,
If
the
you stand
elevator.
under it,
It'll slap down.
Fafford, you should stand under it. Something magical happens.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, try it. Go down and get under it.
It
Fafford
actually
is a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Who are we going to misdirect to? Which tank?
Shepherd.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. So as we're standing here coming in the door, if hold on a second.
He'll answer the phone.
He's having a rough day
phone call.
already.
3 of your healers are down here.
Why?
Shepherd's already having a rough day, so how about we send it to
Tap.
somebody else?
In my guild raid group, we actually sacrifice a priest, so looking like Mia.
I like that sacrifice, Fafford. He dies
I
anyway.
misdirect.
Why are you guys jumping off?
Why would you misdirect
That's
to yourself?
weird. You guys look like you jumped off like before we got to the top.
All right, sorry about that. Had a phone call come in. So on this one, as we're facing the boss right now, that one straight across from us is the Admiral. Obviously, that's the first boss we fight. To our right would be the Engineer, and to our left is the General, and those are the pods for those guys. Let's see here. I don't know who we should do for. Does anybody want to volunteer? You know, we're looking for, like, if you're having a little trouble with your DPS, be a great place for you to go to jump in there. You know, because you help everybody else out getting higher DPS, and you get to set up the mechanics. So does anybody want to volunteer to go into the pods straight away?
I'll do it.
Okay, so we got one. That's Spiffy, right?
Yep.
All right, so Spiffy's going in. Anyone else?
I can go.
All right, Mommy's gonna go, and we should probably have one more.
I'll go.
All right, and who is that?
That was Milana.
That was Milana. Okay, didn't recognize the voice. All right, so we'll have Spiffy. You're gonna take the admirals. Mommy, you're gonna take the engineers, and then Milana, you'll take the generals. All right, so basically, we're gonna tanks. You know, you're gonna swap on 2 stacks, right? Yep. Okay, and then pod people. Well, specifically Spiffy. Basically, all you're gonna need to do is use the ability 1 on the boss constantly, and use the ability 2 on the pyromancers during the fight when the ads come out. During the admiral phase, we're gonna get mines, and we're going to get and the ads. So basically, we just have to kill the ads. We need to focus the pyromancers and interrupt them. The other dudes, the Blade Storm Shock Trooper guys, will mostly cleave them as they are around the boss and whatnot, or dot them, hit them, but mostly stay on the boss. Each boss will be up for 80 seconds before they'll jump back in their pod, and the next boss will come up. Engineer pod, Mommy. On this one, you're going to do ability 1 on the boss, and then you're going to place 3 shield generators next to the engineer's pod. So we're basically next to the orange. And then now Actually, we're gonna have to have 2 people in each pod because it's 80 seconds and you can only really be in there for 40. So, all right.
Yeah.
Well then, all right. So basically, Milana, you go in on the second one on Admiral. Okay. So, yeah, and Sky or Spiffy will go in the first time. When Spiffy comes out, Milana, you jump into the Admiral's pod. Okay.
All right.
And then on the second one, Mommy's going to jump in first. Mommy, you're going to put your three little pylons right by the circle, and then after that, Spiffy, you're going to jump into that pod over there, and then you're going to put 3 pylons over by the purple triangle or the purple diamond over there.
Okay, shields to the diamond.
Yeah, no debuff on normal, so you can go in as many times as you want.
Okay.
All right. So, and that's basically it. The first set of 3 pods has to go there. The second set has to go over by diamond. So we need 3 by.
It's square, circle, then diamond. It's clockwise.
Yeah, I know. But the first set of the pylons goes near circle. The second set of the pylons goes near diamond. Okay. And then after that, once we get to the third one, the third one is fusillade and mines, which fusillade is it's the air attack. So every time fusillade is coming, we're going to touch one of those pylons and make a shield. Everybody's going to get under the shield. And then the mines, just avoid stepping on the mines. It's pretty simple. And then when you go into the pods, we'll have Milana go into the pod first on the third pod, and then we'll have Mommy go in second. And then basically on that one, your second ability is going to just clear mines off the ground. So every time you hit your second ability, it will clear mines underneath its circle. So drop those on top of the mines. And that's basically it. We just keep going around and around and around, killing the bosses, jumping into pods, doing those mechanics and stuff. It should be pretty straightforward. I guess we'll hero at start, I guess.
So just before we start, the pod comes active right away.
Yeah, you're gonna want to jump in the pod right at the very beginning, and then just start spamming the first attack. What it does is it creates a damage increase for everybody else on the boss.
Okay. So
just do that, and then watch for the pyromancers to use your secondary ability on.
Sounds good.
And remember, everybody else interrupt those pyromancers so they don't get any casts off, and DPS them down first, and then back to the boss. So first group again, we're gonna get mines and ads. Just don't step on the mines.
Charity, can you let us know when that first CD should be used so we can get an idea of when?
Oh, you'll know, but I will say something.
Okay, thanks.
It's gonna get hairy. You'll be like, cool down, cool down.
All right, here comes the first ads.
This is neat. I think people are going to want to do this.
Spiff, let me know when you're out.
Do I get kicked out or do I?
You'll have to leave.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't see now. Oh, there it is. Healers, let me know if you want me to leave.
You will instantly die at
like
45
seconds.
seconds.
Just make sure you leave after before 40 seconds.
I don't have a timer.
Or, oh, you didn't get the add-on? Or the weak aura?
Weak auras will tell you when to.
Alright, I'm about to go out.
Alright.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Into circle.
Yep, we're gonna go to the next
Get
one.
ready for it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a crazy.
Oh, sorry. Take it back.
Mia.
Where's the shield?
I am.
We don't have a
I'm
tower
trying.
yet.
Good job on heals, guys.
Do we have to run to the same pod each time?
No, it's the one next to the boss we're currently tanking.
Somebody's in it.
Yeah, my screen is misbehaving some weird.
You're not in there, mommy?
I'm in, but I don't have any bars.
If you can't handle it, jump out.
Yeah, jump out.
I can't.
Oh, please.
Try hitting this.
Don't heal her.
Crap.
Don't heal her. Let her die.
This
We
is
might
time.
all die.
Why do we have...
Sorry, I'm
Take him when you come up.
I can't get out.
Yeah, don't heal mom. Let her die. It's all good. Add-ons do screw things.
Shoot, I have
I don't
hots.
know. Yeah.
He's getting her hots. Accidental
Yep.
hots.
/ leave vehicle.
3, 2.
I trying reloading first.
No, / lead vehicle.
I was already reloading.
She's in a loading screen, guys. Calm down.
Oh.
4,
It's all good. I mean,
2, 1.
Tricky.
4, 3.
Trying not to use my big, or not
Someone's-
big heal, but
He's getting healed.
AoE.
yeah. Well, all our healers do heals that can't.
All right, so
Okay,
she's
you
out.
let me out.
Yeah, we got the new pod open. Okay, you're in the pod.
Get ready for the crazy.
Oh, the boss switched over. Yeah.
Tranking. Oh, I'm dead. Didn't
All right, we'll
Use the shield.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's alright. This is our
Yeah.
first pull. It's alright.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was a glitch that caused the problem there. All right, so mommy, you're off the pod crew.
That might be a good idea.
You're kicked off pod crew, mommy.
You want me to throw a res to a healer?
On this next full
Yeah, I
moon,
get
why don't
tap
you
up.
go in first?
I will have to survive for
Do
the
you want me
next-
to just hold on
Yeah,
to
hold
it
it.
though? Because yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you should go. I think Melina, you should go in the first one just so you can see it. It's not
Hold on to
hard.
that.
Yep,
It's
I
just
will.
interesting.
Yeah, we'll just have Milana go in. Milana and Spiffy can just go ahead and handle it for now, and as long as it's working for them. You don't have the weak aura that I made there, Spiffy?
No, I don't like adding extra stuff.
2.
You have weak auras?
Yes.
Because it would be handy. It'll tell you when
It's not
you
letting
get
me
out.
open up the.
Not till we're out of
Never mind.
combat.
No, I'm looking at the document.
Okay, mass res incoming.
It'll only show up when you're in the pod, though. That's the only time you'll ever see that data or any information from it.
Thank you, Tap.
You're welcome.
A little late.
It's frustrating that the UI doesn't have a timer up for you.
Yeah, well, that's Blizzard for you. They do well. Yeah, they don't put up a timer really. Like even the effect that goes on you is called like psychic assault or something. It doesn't even have stacks or anything like that. So it's just you have to kind of. Otherwise, you have to watch your health and hop out before 40 seconds is up. Or before 45 seconds is up, I guess. Because I guess it's 45 seconds before the debuff will just kill you instantly.
What, you guys
I
don't
think
want
I
to see what
lasted
happens
more
if
than-
you stand under?
I already know.
I lasted almost the whole
You
time.
want to
so-
watch? Watch. Oh, I'm just chilling. Oh,
It happened to me yesterday.
How's that go again?
I'm a pile. If you look at my body, it's a pile of meat now. It literally squishes you to death.
Yes, it does.
Where are you?
Underneath the elevator.
Did you get to the
You
pile of
want to
meat?
come see it? You should come see it, Tap. Come look at the pile of meat under the elevator.
That's got to be the only elevator that actually kills somebody.
I know that when we were heading up here, or when we were heading to this spot, I tried to blink onto the elevator and I ended up underneath it, and I had to run back out from underneath it. All right. So anyway, hopefully it goes.
Sorry.
Yeah, we
So-
can put somebody in charge of activating the shield. Who wants to? One of the melee, I would assume, would be a good choice.
Was it an actual cone though, Epistle?
Not sure.
All right, Niobe's gonna handle it. Basically, just
it is.
Just watch for when it's coming. For when the fusillade is about to hit us, and then pop the shield up. Everybody just get up underneath the shield when the fusillade is coming, or when you see the shield pop up, get underneath the shield.
Okay, and the shield's gonna just appear above, beneath the boss, or?
No, the shield will appear where the pod is. There's a little tower that. Well, it's like they're gonna put down these little towers. They're like little fell spiky tower thingies, and they'll put down 3 of them, and you click on it, and when you click on it, it activates and makes the shield around it. So you'll just have to kind of watch for it. Pod people, try not to put it like directly on top of the boss, so that the person doesn't, so that Niobe can see it when he needs to trigger it. Like put it just right next to the boss or something. And of course, the other 3 can be placed on the other side of the room. All right, let's do it. Let's give it another try.
Okay, just a sec, grabbing flask or potions.
Somebody just go ahead and hero right at start.
So who's going in first?
You are, Melina.
Okay.
Alana, yep, you're going to go into the Admiral's Sink first.
I think we should see all of them. Whoever's assigned to them as we... It's neat, and I recommend for everybody to, as long as we're doing it on normal.
Did we get a thing that says how far? I didn't see anything in the chat about how far we got down.
69%. Yeah, 69% on that one.
Yeah, it was.
She knew that. She just wanted you to say it.
No, I can't find it in the chat. I'm like, where is it?
Well, we already did it. Why do we need to say it, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just curious because I couldn't see it. I'm like, that's weird.
Shouldn't kiss and tell.
It's not kissing.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with kissing.
Lips
really
turn
is.
bold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
maybe you good.
All right, Paul.
and that's different too.
I'll ask my usual question. Are we streaming?
I am.
Always. I'm streaming while you're sleeping.
Shade.
That's gross.
That didn't sound good.
Moist.
Don't say that. Oh, I hate that word.
Why do people hate moist?
I don't know. I don't mind that word.
I like moist cake.
All right, go ahead and hero.
I like moist towelettes.
You've all become enemies.
Hey, I've been quiet.
Gives me a literal stomach ache.
What the hell? Why did I get aggro? Alright, let your debuff fall.
I think this angle should do it, don't you think?
Probably, yeah.
It's easier to pick up the ad.
Four, three, two, one.
I'll take, and you might get cleaved by his effect. I don't know what the range is.
10-yard cone.
10 yards. Okay, it's 10 yards. Okay, that says you got 2 stacks, but it didn't.
Yeah, I know. DBM's not telling me to taunt either. It's just telling me how many stacks.
Yeah, it doesn't. You have to put him on focus and pay attention, or call out when you have 3.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, watch out where you're standing. Next boss.
Alright, get your towers down as quick as you can.
Is it crazy?
See, there's a fell shield emitter. You see that, Niobe?
On it. Yep, on it.
Wait till the fell salad comes.
I'm tranking. Faye was down. So Miramur, if you could take my spot.
I used mine too.
Okay.
Spell slot's coming soon.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
4 seconds.
2, 1.
Pop it. Get under the shield.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, we popped both of them.
Yeah, that's 2 shields. Only needed 1. Only Niobe pops it. He was assigned to it.
Premature shield popper.
Spiff's out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, the second 3 should be over near diamond. So we need 2 more near diamond if we can get them.
1.
Got 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm out again. I had to get out.
Okay, popping on the full slide, right?
4.
Yeah, so the fell slide. Yeah, pop 1.
Pop.
Oh, it was way back at the first boss.
Yeah, that's my bad. I placed the 4th one in the bad spot.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
much damage. We really need to
Yeah.
watch our feet too, guys. Those
Yeah.
big
There is a
green
pylon
things on
now.
the ground hurt.
The mines.
Yeah, that was my fault, Faye. I believe. I think I just I turned around and ran straight into one.
We open this up.
2, 1.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. I wasn't keeping track. I was just dropping as fast as I could.
Yeah, that's. I understand. Yeah, we need 3 over near where the boss comes out. See where the general's at right now? We need 3 over there, and we need 3 over where we have the engineer at. So that, because otherwise people had to run way back over there to get in that. So that placement, and then just like she was saying, wash your feet, because those mines show up underneath you, and they don't go off at first, but they'll show up right underneath your feet. And if you don't move out away from them, then as soon as they arm, which is a few seconds later, then they'll go off and boom, it's a bunch of damage. I think it's raid
coming in.
Might even be raid wide damage. I don't remember.
Yeah, it explodes to anything near.
Oh, she got.
One note from melee, you see how things are all pointing when we get the bosses, this large, almost sort of like shape coming out. I think the melee should be standing in that. You'll avoid damage or the stacking debuff that comes from the boss if you're in that sectional position, so you have that as a free, clear place to be fighting.
The mines are going to appear, if I recall, the mines appear randomly.
It's the tank debuff you don't want to pick up.
I don't think the mines show up underneath particular players. I think the mines just show up around on the ground. But we are at the halfway point, so why don't we take our 5er? We're at 7:45, so
done.
Yeah, that second shield popped was me. I used my mouse to move, and I right clicked, and my mouse just happened to be right on it.
Right on.
It popped, so I'll watch out for that.
There is a hammer up if somebody needs repairs.
Thank you.
Put a marker.
Yeah, the
on it.
mines do. Yeah, the mines give a nasty dot.
Yeah, we didn't get past this boss this week, so.
Well, it's nice to have a challenge, though. I mean.
Oh yeah, no.
It's also nice to have a couple of bosses that are fairly easy that we can fight up against and get on to the next one.
Well, it also has to do with our gear. We're doing normal, and we were doing some heroic before we came in here. So we're gonna go a little bit faster than anyone just doing normal.
All right, I will be back.
In other words, she's saying, we're awesome.
Yep, we got them gears.
Is there anybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna put up a portal so I can go into town, and I'll be right back.
Do you need a portal to town?
Sure. Down, Ryan, please.
Yep, that's where I figured.
The new
one. Gotta specify with Joe Bowie.
Well, I got my 50 essences, so I'm gonna get my upgrade for my legendary.
I'm at I'm at 26 of 50 on my second one.
Nice.
So when I was killing all the dragons for the holiday, somebody put up the Dalaran portal to the crater. I wasn't paying attention and I was on my monk.
Oh, but couldn't you do the can't you
roll.
do like the transcendence thing or whatever it is? There's a monk levitating
but still,
thing.
it was like, really?
Now she's stuck over there.
But no,
Yeah.
But they're that joke is like so awesome. I mean, it's like hard to deny it.
Yeah, but when they're flickering through which city they're going to be in, it's like Russian roulette. Because they stack all of the portals.
Oh, right. You know, so far, I kind of hope we get some like, I don't know, slightly different looking areas, because so far it's kind of the zone feels kind of one note so far to me.
I've heard that about the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, just like the design doesn't have enough variance. Other than, I know that the EONR life
Can I get
binder.
a summons back, please?
Yep.
Someone click, please.
Thanks.
Yeah, Preach had a video earlier talking about it.
The styling.
Yeah, he was talking about how like the last four, basically things we did like Broken Shore and Argus and everything, all look the same, and it got to be really kind of boring. But even though it's the Legion theme.
1 second, I'll be right back.
If there's a summon available, I would appreciate that.
No summon. Cheeseburger.
What's this about a summons for a cheese monkey?
Anakin has cheeseburger.
Yeah, some people just aren't old enough for good comedy.
Oh, that was good?
Yeah, SNL classic, baby.
Cheeseburger, no Coke.
Just because it's old
Or
doesn't mean
Pepsi,
it's
no
classic.
Coke. Or good.
Name one thing that is old that isn't good.
I can name about 8.
This would get personal real quick.
All right. It always gets personal, doesn't it? I don't even know what your context was.
How old
Say something
classic
that's old that wasn't good.
isn't good.
I didn't say old isn't good. I said not everything that is old is classic or good.
And yeah, I'd have to agree with that. You know, like if you ever go back, like I have a rule that I don't go back and play really, really old video games that I love, because if I go back and I play really old video games that I love, I go back and I play them and I go, man, this is not as cool as I remember.
Half-Life 2 stood up for me.
Don't ever go back to Final Fantasy VII.
No.
Yeah,
it is way better in your memory.
I don't know. I can't say that. I go back to Zelda all the time.
Well, there are some games that stand the test of time, but there are lots that do not.
Just because the graphics suck doesn't mean the game sucks.
Well, I bought one of those SNES classics, and it's pretty. I was like, oh, I just want to play as it was because it has 3 options to play, like with all the extra crappy graphics and then like high def. And I'm like, I played with crappy and then I played it with the high def. And I was like, damn, this is nice.
I wanted to get one of those.
Yeah, but clear back then when a wheel and a stick were entertainment. You know, 8-bit graphics was awesome.
You mean a dot and a stick? Pong, dot and a stick. There you go.
Hey, I used to have an Odyssey. Anybody remember those?
That tells your age.
Yeah, I do.
I remember hearing
I
about
think,
it. I never had one.
think I feel old just for knowing what it is.
You had to put up the sticky screens on your TV screen, and you could play hockey or Pong, tennis. It was all the same.
I had Atari.
I played an actual Pong machine, like the home Pong machine.
That's what I had.
Which was literally like a gray screen that it wasn't even a green screen, and it had like the paddles that were connected, and that all it played was Pong.
Yep.
Well, that's what the
That was
Odyssey
my first
did.
game.
That's what the
My
Odyssey
first
did.
video game was Pong. Yep.
That's what the Odyssey did, except you put these screens like you put on your window at Christmas for the decorations. You put it on the screen, it changes the screen to look like a soccer field or a hockey field.
Hockey field.
Yeah. I don't play hockey, so whatever it's called.
Hockey field. Really?
So how come I can't see the...
What's it called? A hockey court?
Right. Good gravy.
Ice rink.
A hockey rink.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different kind of hockey.
You can call it a rink, or you can call it a pond.
I'm sitting here thinking hockey. I'm thinking soccer instead of hockey. That was where I got.
Same difference.
So I don't know why, but I'm not seeing the where it says you get 69% down, 29% down.
Did you update your DBM today?
I did, yeah.
Because it's telling me we got it down to 62% on that last pull.
Weird.
Yeah. Hit Control Alt F4.
No, don't.
No.
Come on!
I'm not gonna do it, but what does it do? What does it do?
Close. It would close. Wow.
Why would you want to do
and he
that?
doesn't. And I don't know why he's including the control, because it's just Alt F4 would close it.
But it sounds more impressive.
Updated.
But
it
anyway.
must really do something if you have to hold 3 keys down.
You went into /dbm, right? Tap and loaded the new raid.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
don't even see it. Oh wow, I don't even see it. Whoa, it's like I'm at the beginning of the whole thing. I updated it and I don't see anything. I just see Legion bosses, Broken Isles, and Tombs. And Wrath of the Lich King. What the hell?
Yeah.
You need to reload DB or reinstall DBM.
Yep.
Yeah, you've done something wrong, Tap. That's what that's saying.
I don't see how
You are bad, and you
upload.
should feel bad.
Wait, I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't hear Tap anymore. Can you guys hear Tap anymore?
I think it's.
I don't hear
I think it's her. I'm gonna go with it's her fault. That's what I'm gonna go with. You did something, and it's your fault. All right.
Hold on. I want to.
We'll just tell you. We'll just tell you what we get the boss down.
What was that old PC game that you played like you were in an arcade with the flappers that hit the ball up in there and it went
Pinball?
with a pinball machine, but it was called something.
It was like space pinball or something.
It was so fun.
I don't know. How did that go again?
I love.
She did good there.
This is gonna sound terribly sexist, but I love girl sound effects. They're hilarious.
You mean the Space Cadet one that was on Windows?
Yeah! Oh my god, it's so fun!
Alright, so do I have
Yeah,
to...
one of my random musings on the internet, I found a way to download that for Windows 10.
I don't know if this is going to work, just reloading my UI.
Well,
Mine's
do
Sniper for
/DBM and
one.
see if they're there.
So I updated DBM like it told me to, and so it took everything out of my DBM.
You have to shut the game down and start it back up.
Control Alt F4. I told you.
Or just type /camp.
You know, I was actually really impressed with. They did there's a VR pinball game for my Oculus Rift.
Nope, still nothing.
And it's very realistic, like pinball. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to reload, come back, because I need to have DBM. It's part of our.
Yeah,
thing.
you just close up WoW and you start it.
Yep.
Too, so.
That was messed up how it did that. I don't know why it would have done that.
It does that from time to time with me.
To me, it's always how many glasses of wine did I have?
I've had like
3
2
or
beers.
4.
I'm not even like drinking my usual. Maybe I need to drink my usual.
Is our break over yet?
It seems like
Has
every
been.
patch there's a different glitch.
Yeah, we're waiting for
on
Tap because during the break Tap broke her DBM and now she's trying to fix it.
If it's not our Discord, you know. At least she didn't
It's
break the
amazing.
Gee,
screen.
I hope my healing
Everyone's
spells don't
coming to check
break.
out me looking
Okay,
at these
so-
boobs right now.
Yeah, at least she didn't
Maybe.
break her monitor.
We
How,
could,
how little is your little screen?
so we could take a moment to help Melee not die in this fight.
Yay, I think. Wait a minute.
It's
I
my
still
little
don't have it.
screen hooks up with the screw-in bolts on the back of the computer. That's how old it is.
I still don't have it. I have Tombs, Broken Isles, Warlords, all that stuff. But I don't have...
All right.
I don't have it.
Mealy, when you're going over for the boss, hang out like on this bar, like out here, not towards the back by the pod. You're gonna want to hang out like around where I'm bouncing up and down if we're on this boss over here, and likewise on the other bosses. You know, stay within melee range. You should be within melee range around in this area, but don't go to the other side. Reason why is because you go over
Also,
there.
Sides aren't good either because
No.
or you want to do your positional domain. So we're going to be here like this.
So you're going to be on the sides.
Yeah, we're just going to position up like this. It's way easier with everything else going
That
on.
way we just have to
We'll
move
position-
back and forth.
Yeah, we're talking
I figured you'd point him towards the pod, but okay.
No, because then we have to reposition, which if you add that to catching all the loose mobs, that gets a little too very scary.
All right. Well, then melee will need to be over here where I'm bouncing then. Like,
Nope. You have
Well, yeah, that's what I told them was here, and then you said no, they're on the side there. So
No, I said they should not be where blue or orange are.
All right. So why don't you tell them where you want them? Because you're confusing me now.
Icy has the right idea.
I has a question. How do we hit the ads?
When they're not doing blade dance? Or
Well,
using
Yeah, I'll keep the when the what are they called? The ones that run away. They'll come back to where we're.
I'm not
tanking
worried
it.
about those.
I'll death
I'm
grip
worried
the other
about
one on top of it.
I'm worried about the pyromancer
Yeah, that should
and
be killed
people
first.
interrupting her.
Yeah, I'll just death grip it on top of the boss.
They're also they're only getting about one cast off. Range can interrupt them as well. So I've been interrupting them when their spells go up higher.
They're more of a threat on heroic.
Yeah, I mean they're dangerous, but it's just good to be in the practice of interrupting them. But it's not going to one-shot anybody if they get a spell off. But just if they're in range and you can interrupt them. Ranged players should be targeting them and interrupting them, and they're dying pretty fast. Anyway, they're not getting more than like one cast or two casts before they're dead. And we're getting interrupted like most of the time, I think.
My question was more in the idea of the positioning, because fighting the pyromancer, I have to be like right up on top of her just to punch her in the face to get her to shut up.
Yeah, but if I death grip the pyromancer so it's underneath the boss. You don't have to worry about being anywhere else but right behind the boss to be able to hit the pyromancer too.
I don't even see a choice for this raid.
Tap, it shouldn't be. Just go ahead and
If you upgraded DBM, it should be there now.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's not.
All right,
Everything
well,
else
we're going to
is
have to
not.
pull anyway, Tap. We've
Yeah,
been waiting
go
for
ahead.
20 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and do it. So,
No,
all
it's
right.
not that 20 minutes. You've been waiting for me.
Really, well, 15. So, yeah, we're going to, because it was 5-minute breaks and then 15 minutes past that. So,
Shepherd said she was going to go get a glass of wine.
If she comes back and says the dog broke her glass of wine, I'm going to cry.
No, he drank the wine, then broke the glass.
Mazel tov! Oh.
That might calm him down a bit.
Depends on the wine, I suppose.
Most dogs don't care, trust me.
Shepherd.
Yeah, I bet Shepard's been back for the last 2 minutes. We just haven't said, "Hey, Shepard, you back?"
Shepherd.
Oh my god, we've been waiting 15 minutes for her. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
Really?
She is the worst.
Are you ready?
Oh, I've been ready.
I've been ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why did she just do that?
3, 2, 1.
Because she likes you.
Hey there, I got the warning.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
And we get the warning now.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss.
Watch your feet running over. Everyone blows up.
4.
Yeah, you noticed that too.
2, 1.
I saw that.
And
Drinking. Oh my.
Ah, I got one of the ads on me. Me and Faye are both down.
Get one of them up.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, why do we have to?
3, 2,
Let your debuff fall.
Probably above the positioning here.
4, 3. Sorry, now I have 2. I had 1. I've got 3 more over there for
Okay,
the
go
next
ahead,
boss.
3, 2, 1.
Next boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Skanky.
We got a pyromancer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mia, do you have your cooldown back?
25 seconds.
I got
Okay.
my entry ready.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, then.
Okay, tranking.
Faye, did that reset when you came
No.
back to life?
It did not.
Yeah, I thought about
Well,
that. I should have had him bring me up, but it's all right.
Yes, this
Got
is
it
just 2
back.
minutes. It's good.
Yeah,
Mine's ready.
3.
something to keep in mind later.
Hey, we made it all the way around.
So there's a short delay on the number 2 key.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there's a short delay on the number 2. That sucks.
Oh, for the weapon, secondary weapon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it has a delay. That's why it's better on the pyromancers, because they don't tend to move.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
So Melina, you don't make the same mistake that I did. The first 3 go to orange, second 3 go to purple.
Got it.
And if a mistake gets made, you can drop 7.
Try and position them somewhat close together so that we can run to the same spot instead of different spots.
Got
First
it.
one's up.
Ranking again.
My thing's going down.
Nice transition.
Yes, very smooth.
Why?
A lot less bombs on the feet.
Get under a fusillade. Shield.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Res in 30 seconds. Oh, never mind.
Whoa.
Yup, that's the hardened rage.
Oh, it enraged?
Nope, that's just the fact that we weren't able to heal through that burst damage from the fusillade, even with
Oh.
the shield. That's its hardened rage.
4, 3,
Rude.
2, 1.
So you're saying we're not doing enough DPS?
Save that.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2,
You dropped the bomb on me, baby.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How old is that?
Oh my goodness.
I just heard it.
Because each fusillade increases the amount of damage the next fusillade does by 25%. So after a certain amount of them, we're just not going to be able to heal through that burst that pops up. It's just going to nuke people, even if they're in the shield.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. It shouldn't be that soon, though.
Think so.
I think so. But
I mean, we should be able to go more than one cycle before the boss is dead. We should be able to do 2 cycles in like around. I would say by the time we get to the general, the second time, it should start getting pretty dangerous. But yeah, it builds up.
So they get harder like the more you go around.
The fusillade
hit harder. The more they
okay.
hit that drop.
Jabui, do you think maybe the shield expired before the fuselage finished?
That's what it looked like to me.
I didn't quite see.
I wasn't watching when the shield actually.
But I thought maybe
it's
I just
possible
seen it go boom all at once, so that's what I'm thinking. Is the shield went down?
Yeah, it was probably that. You know, we'll just try it again, and you know, like when we're popping the shield, just try and pop it right before the fusillade's coming. I think it like turns dark just before it fires. So I think if you tap it right as it turns dark, we should be good.
Okay, so don't be tapping it as the countdown timer gets to 0?
Yeah, hit it right before.
Yeah, like basically, I mean, like when the world gets dark, right there.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I think you should probably hit it. Is right about that time, like right after it gets dark.
My DBM's a little off anyway, because I think they're still trying to work out the kinks on it for the new boss fights. Yeah, if you guys see you have a debuff with slash marks, it means you're standing in front of the boss. And that's a tank damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and hero at the start here.
4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2.
Next boss.
1.
See them lines go off.
4, 3.
They're everywhere.
All right, it's dark. Click it now.
It's clicking.
It's going up.
Get away from the spinny guy.
3, 2, 1.
Crap, I screwed up.
3.
We only got 2 shields. The next one.
Next spot.
Oh, nope, we got it. Barely.
I'm dead. Someone's got to click shield.
I'll do it.
3, 2, 1.
Did we get that pyromancer down?
Trinky.
Totem.
Shit. Take him back. Let your debuff, or let my debuff fall. I reset my back.
Holy crap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the boss is facing towards the shields.
I fixed it.
Tranking.
Reincarnate.
Holy crap.
I got 6 on me here.
4,
Good now.
3, 2, 1.
Next spot.
1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next spot.
Get this pyromancer down.
Drinking.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Nice position. Shield.
I'm tracking.
Crap, I hit him.
Sorry, I panicked. Well, not really.
Pyroman ship still
I
out there.
thought it was my turn.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Holy free holy.
The same spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
The pyromancer's in crap spot.
4, 3, 2.
We don't have another. Oh, sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That one I think faded just before it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We get a lot down.
I don't know how we're supposed to survive that. That's horrible.
I wonder if we're doing something wrong in the pod somehow.
I feel like we are because That's a lot of damage going out.
2, 1.
And I don't understand why, because the first round you guys did just
Toss a
fine.
res to a healer.
What I was trying to do when I screwed up was I was trying to spread the number 1 around and while keeping it up to full stacks on the boss. I don't know if that's something we need to do.
Well, you know, like I wonder, do these shields stack? Can we pop 2 of them at once? And
You only have time for 7, maybe 8, but 7 I think was the most I got.
I'm just thinking in this last part, but I mean the DPS looks pretty good, so it's not like I don't feel like we're not making some DPS check, but
Does the boss take damage from those bombs?
Yeah, the top 10 are over 1 million DPS. So I mean, we're doing good DPS.
yeah. So I mean, it's just are we needing to set up like a trank order or something on that, or
we have one.
okay.
I
don't know.
My opinion is it looks like the ads are staying up too long. It doesn't look like we have enough AoE.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So, are people? Do people have some AOE specs they can like adjust a little bit for that?
I'm in mine. I noticed that too. I noticed, and then
already on.
Ads are staying up way too long.
Yeah, we do have a lot of ads.
I can adjust,
but I don't know if that's normal or not.
Well, they should be going down a little faster, probably, because we're getting them like double groups of ads stacked up. So,
does the boss take damage from that bomb that goes out as well as us?
I don't think so.
Because if so, we shouldn't be shielding him. Do you think that's part of it?
No, I don't think he takes damage from the attack.
Okay.
It actually
Maybe that
wants
was
us
something.
to stack underneath the
Okay,
shield as
I
tanks.
just wasn't sure.
That pyromancer definitely needs to go down a lot faster. It's
Yeah, that should just melt. And if people are targeting it, it will.
I'm single targeting it and then busting my AoEs. I focus on that before anything else.
Click,
just
please,
because of
so
the
we can
pyro
get an
blast.
AoB back.
Can we get a repair bot?
I can put one up too, yes.
Okay.
Nio, repair bot by the... Oh, somebody already called it, never mind.
I died 3 times in that fight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so my repair bill was fairly large.
Is that just from too many stacks or something?
I have no idea. I think it was from the mines, which is weird because I couldn't see if I was triggering them. Yeah, I got hit with Entropic Blast.
But not much.
Yeah. I looked over at my debuffs and I had 6 stacks
And
of
you don't
another
have to be
debuff.
standing on them to get hit by them. They blow up, so you can't be
Oh,
in
so
their
it's just
radius.
okay. That might have been what it was. Is somebody else
Yeah.
triggered it, and I just
Well,
yeah,
I
because
mean,
I didn't think I
sometimes
stepped
they
on
just blow up.
The
Like-
mines are a raid-wide damage that stack. So the more mines that are hit, the higher DPS or damage they do to everybody.
Yeah, but it was the
Raid.
debuff I was getting from being within 6 yards of the mine that killed me.
Yeah, the and I think it's only the third. It's only the general's pod that can clear the mines. Really, everybody's got to be really on top of not stepping on the mines a little bit better. I mean, we're all making that mistake, but we all got to be a little bit better about not stepping on the mines.
One of the things in the video is you pick somebody that will step on the mines 2 at a time.
I don't remember that at all.
No, I don't either.
Did that.
In Fat Boss.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
No, because like he was saying, the mines, every time a mines gets stepped on, it's right.
It gives it.
6
It's a ticking
yards
damage.
range.
It's right there under skull.
Well, that's for the dot that it gets, but it does. It also inflicts fire damage to all enemies within, or it puts a dot to all enemies.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody gets the dot. So I mean, they stack. So it gets really nasty really fast, and you can't like immune step on them. You can't turtle step on them. Nothing's gonna stop them from doing that.
I saw so many of them getting popped. I thought one person was doing it intentionally.
Well,
Yeah,
I actually was doing it intentionally. I was bubbling and running over the ones in our path so that people would have a clear shot. Because from what it says, it was within 6 yards.
Yeah, that it does the damage within 6 yards, but it puts the dot and inflicts that to all enemies within for every 1 second for 4 seconds. Is the way I understand that.
Yeah, I think it's a raid wide thing.
The 1.6
is.
million. Yeah, the dot is raid wide.
And the dot stacks. So if you run over 3 of them, that's a triple stack of the dot across the entire raid.
Well, then I won't do it anymore.
Yeah, we should just be avoiding the mines entirely until we get to that 3rd phase, and then whoever's in the pod should spend, all their time either dropping the ability 1 on the boss and using ability 2 to clear as many mines as possible in the general's pod.
And then getting those ads down faster would be nice. We had like a couple of those swirly guys right in the shield with us.
Yeah, during those, if there's an ad up and you're on the boss, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, now the guys, we're gonna basically we just need to cleave them more. It's gonna be tough, but I think a bunch of people switch to more AOE specs right now, so let's see how it goes. We're getting all those dudes down.
And not stepping on mines.
I changed talent.
Or AOE specs, talents,
That's the description from Wowhead for the mines.
Something else that I just read is we want to keep close to the boss we're attacking, so we're not putting mines over on the other side. So
sure,
that's generally a problem, but
yeah, we could do that. Just make sure. All right, each of the bosses, if you notice, has 2 of these sections here, like 2 of these sections of the orange. Let's just try and stay inside of the section of the orange that the boss we're currently fighting is on.
Amia is here.
Okay. He was just having a chat.
No, she was reading something about puppies.
Stop.
Well, it was the fact that there were 3 healers that didn't ready.
I'm ready.
So, would it be helpful if we were more in between the next boss and the boss we're fighting, so that we don't have as much to run through, or does that give us more mines, or is the mines totally random?
I think the mines are like they're not exactly underneath people, but they seem to appear like around.
They spawn in
groups,
sets of 5 near random players, so it's.
So the more we stack up, the more mines will be in one place.
Yeah, but it's also if someone doesn't move when
the
mines spawn, we get 5 mines that blow up.
Yep.
All right, well, let's give it another go, see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get the ads jumping at you. It's just if you get the spinny ads, guys, you got to just try and move away from them. It's going to be a problem, in general.
Not the ads themselves, it's being near people. So when I'm not near people, I have an easier time staying off of mines and ads.
Sure.
So would it be better to line ourselves around the boss, around the wall for the mines?
I don't know if
I mean,
necessarily.
if you can have a speed boost.
Let's just try the sections. Let's try the 3 different sections that we divided up. Like this boss here, she's standing in the middle of the 2 sections. Let's use those 2 sections for this first part, and then we'll use the next 2 sections for the next part. Let's try that this time, and then if that doesn't work, we'll adjust some more.
Okay.
Oh, I see, and that'll keep the mines off the next section we're going to.
Yeah, that's the idea.
2,
That makes sense.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and hero.
Oh, that looks pretty. Those ads are down.
Yeah, the first set's always that way.
There's some more.
Pyromancer first.
Watch your debuff. Focus in.
I don't know. It's on in a sec. Got him.
Like nobody is on this ad now.
We killed the other one first.
Next.
Watch your feet.
Beautiful transition, guys.
Amia and Faye, when you're ready.
I can.
The Faye?
Drinking.
Pyromancer's still up. Wait, how did I get aggro back?
I don't know.
Let my debuff drop.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drinking?
Son of a. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Shepherd, when you're ready.
Pyromancer needs to go down.
My totem's down.
Okay, then it's on tap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Drinking.
Amia, back to you.
I have a minute 15.
Okay.
I think one of the extra pylons got used.
I have 15 seconds. 12.
Okay.
So I'll be good.
3, 2, 1.
Tap, watch
I
your
think those are
placement.
getting triggered too early.
You're getting hit by the cleave tap.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This next one, we're going to need massive healing.
And personal cooldown.
We only have one.
Use personal,
then individual.
personal cooldowns to anything you got.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We sacrificed Faffard. We should be fine.
2, 1.
Next spot.
See your timer, Amia.
4, 3.
Since I'm the only one down, go ahead and get me up.
Pyro.
Thank you.
I hate these swirly guys. They love you. They certainly do.
In Australia, they go the other direction.
I think we're doing great at getting them down, though.
Much better.
Yes, definitely.
Hush.
4, 3, 2.
I didn't say perfect. I just said better.
No, but you're gonna get the debuff.
Bomb under the boss. Watch your step.
Four, three, two, one. Four, three, two, one.
It taunted, but it didn't.
I got kicked out. Oh, new boss.
Okay, Mia, when you're ready.
Four, three, two, one.
Him.
Shrinking. And then Shepherd's next.
Okay, I'll be ready.
What's that?
I'll be ready when it's time.
Yeah, mine's back up again, so
Okay.
we can keep
And
using them.
mine's up as well.
Yeah, I was just gonna say top should be up too. So
Yeah, next one is going to be Shepherd.
Four, three, two, one.
Tough mana fight.
Yeah. Tap if
Totem?
you need it.
Pyro.
Got a few ads.
Oh, Faye, don't go down. Oh man.
Concentrate those ads.
Four, three, two, one.
Give him a shield.
Four, three,
drinking.
one. Four, three.
But it was my turn.
I thought you did yours. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
Tap whenever
All
you're
right.
ready.
Pyro's.
Four, three, two, one.
Drinking. Oh crap.
Shepherd, if you have anything in a
I'm
Mia.
popping everything.
Spiff's out and dead. Somebody needs to get in.
I'm in.
Do we want to get up a healer?
I got both.
I'm up.
Three, two,
I think those shields are being triggered too early. They're fading at the end here would take more damage.
Okay, so don't wait until it gets, wait till a little bit after dark.
Yeah, because it went.
That one went away right as it hit.
Yeah, I think they'll be getting earlier and earlier as we've gone, actually.
Well, there's the timer saying to get ready to do it, but it's been going at about 2, and then after that, there's another timer for when it actually hits.
three,
Oh, 14%.
one.
I think we're getting this.
Now is when I would trigger it.
I mean,
I
they're
think the timer's
14%, so
yeah.
we're getting better. We
Yeah,
just
that
need
was
to
really
fix
much
little
better.
things.
Yep.
Yeah, see on that last
Zero
shield
power
it
on that.
disappeared.
Amazing
Doesn't matter. We're
job
at
on
the end of the
ads,
rain.
guys.
Oh, this is red. Okay.
The healing was easier because you guys got the ads down and there weren't so many bombs going off. So you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot
So
better.
much better.
I think this is an ad first fight because that's all I did was concentrate on ads.
Me too.
Me too. That pyro blast is devastating whenever it's just left unchecked.
Look at those guys go! Go tanks go!
12%! You can do it!
2 tanks and an
Polat,
epistle.
yeah.
Or a Polat.
Polat's up, yeah.
Polat's got heals. He's got mana.
Go, guys, go. Go, guys.
They
go.
might, Polat's up. They might get this.
It's only got 200 million or 700 million.
That was the last pull for that, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that went by fast. That 2 hours.
These new
That was
fights.
fun.
Yep.
Hey, that first pyromancer, nobody even had to interrupt before he died. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
Well, we're
really good.
heroing at that part, so it's getting
Yeah.
melted really fast too.
Yeah.
2, 1.
640 million. Keep going.
10%.
11, yeah, 10%.
If only you were dead tonight.
Got a res in 35
Oh.
seconds.
Paulette's down.
Oh, Paulette, we were counting on you, man.
Yeah, I was working it.
He had his
You
leg
were.
armor off and everything.
4, 3, 2.
600 million. Still 10%.
This could be a while.
Are you ever going to be killed?
That's all right.
When's the hard in rage?
I was doing good.
I don't know if there is a hard rage on this.
3 seconds to a res. You can get somebody up. Get spicy up.
Lots of DPS.
Get spicy up.
Somebody with a
He's
lot
the
of
highest
armor.
DPS. Get spicy.
Get spicy up.
4,
There he is.
9%.
Keep him alive.
1.
Come on, guys. 9%.
Do it.
10 minutes later. Guys, 2%.
Spicy.
I fall down.
Spicy fall down.
Yeah, we res the person with the highest repair bill, too.
This feels a little broken.
Yeah.
Hey, keep it up.
There's
Death-
got to be a hard in rage.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
I'm
Hide
gonna
in
go.
the pod.
I'm gonna go grab a beer while you guys finish this.
Oh, there it goes. Hey, 8%.
Gave up. Look at that.
Thank you, guys.
8%.
That was fun. Just
Hey.
standing there, he would not kill us.
All right, so we know next time we don't have to heal the tanks.
Or we just needed 4 tank it.
Yeah. Yep, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you tomorrow night.
I'm coming if you
That
want to
wasn't
res.
Everybody was
Please,
dead.
and I'll put a portal up.
That was fun.
Spicy dropped him
I want-
6%.